Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah. Say hi, Dr. Lickamelli.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Hannah.
We were very afraid for the surgery. We didn't know what she would expect, what she would understand. Her school did a fantastic job of preparing her for it. They made a book and movies of what she should expect through the whole process of the cochlear implant surgery. And during that time, she was telling us things that she was already prepared about. The Children's Hospital did a great job preparing her as well. They gave us a Playmobil operating set that we got to take home for a couple months and play with. So between the book, the movie, and the Playmobil pieces, when we finally brought her to the hospital, she was ready to go. Things that we were afraid of, she was prepared for because of the preparation that they gave for her.
The implant.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the
That
doctor.
under.
That's the doctor. Where's the nurse?
Oh, it's this under.
I just think it prepared her for the surgery of what to expect. The bright lights, the big blue suits, all these people with masks. I think that prepared her for it. We're not really sure if she knew, once I get the surgery, I'll be hearing much better. We're not sure about that.
When she went in for that surgery, she had gotten to the point where even as her parents, we had a hard time to understand what she was saying. And, you know, and most parents can figure out what their kids were saying, but she had lost so much hearing and couldn't monitor her own speech. It was enormously frustrating for her and, you know, challenging for us.
Where are we going? The hospital. For what? Your implant. Good girl. You ready?
Yeah.
Well, the day of the surgery, I know that the implant gets tested and they make sure that everything's functioning, and they came out and said, you know, it was a successful surgery and everything's working great.
The surgeons have realized that after a couple of hours, they should take the big head wrap off because the kids bounce around, they're going to rip that thing off. It is major surgery with minimal recovery.
She was in her hospital room the next morning, playing with her stuffed animals, putting a thermometer into the teddy bear, and she was fine, and we were exhausted.
Big booby.
Big boo-boo on the horse?
Yeah. Mom.
What?
The map.
When we went in for the mapping session, I was probably just as nervous as when I sent her in for surgery, because this, you know, truly is the big moment that we were waiting for.
We were very scared the first mapping session. We went to the surgery. We did all the research on the technology. That day, we knew it worked. They told us it worked. They checked it out. But we're still not sure if this thing works. Is this the right decision we made? And we went to the mapping session. It was just unbelievable. It works. This technology is unbelievable.
So when they turned on the implant, Hannah immediately got the big eyes look. It was awesome.
Yeah, right there. She's smiling, then all of a sudden her face kind of changed. Yeah. Waiting well. Yeah, good.
She heard that for sure.
Her entire world has changed.
She's just talking so much more. I think there's a constant positive reinforcement for her to speak more, because the more people understand her, the more she's having fun speaking, and you know, it just becomes this whole self-rewarding process. I talk, people understand me, I get what I want, I have fun, I'm going to talk more, and it keeps going and going, and she's gotten to the point where you can't stop her.
What do you hear?
Pop.
Pop?
Pop.
Pop? Listen.